Hey everybody, Libby here. I am coming to you with new glasses on, and I chopped off 13 and a half inches off my hair because I decided to donate it again. Well, I purposely grew it out long so that I could donate it again. Just because I can. That's the one thing I can donate. I can't donate blood, so I can donate my hair. But this was definitely the last time because what a pain in the butt. It And I'm grateful I did it, trust me. I'm just grateful to have short hair again because it takes 3 seconds to do and it's a little messed up right now, but that's all right. Um, so I want to talk about white privilege today. I know it's kind of a messed up subject for a lot of white people. And I just want to say, dear white people, white privilege is nothing like you think it is. Privilege shouldn't even be the word because my thinking before this was my white privilege was the fact that I was handed something as a child, that I was able to, that I had a silver spoon in my mouth, and that is not what happened. A lot of white people come from terrible backgrounds, but that has nothing to do with it. And I am getting passionate about it because I just don't understand how somebody could think that somebody else, that their life means more than somebody else just because of the color of their freaking skin. Guys, the only difference, besides cultural differences because of the regions that we come from, so our skeletons are different. The only other difference is melanin in our skin, which melanin is the pigment. If anything, I have pigment, but you're not gonna, hate on me. Well, some people are jerks and they're nasty about it, but for what? For what? So, I just want to help educate other people, my family, myself, so that I can help other people be educated out in the community. Because what white privilege really means is that I can walk out of my house, go to my car, drive my car, get to where I'm going, and have no problems because I'm white. I met a man who is a 65-year-old Puerto Rican man, and he was very gracious with me and let me ask him some questions. And one of the things he shared with me was that he brought his kids into Penfield, a suburb of Rochester, New York, where he in a 3-year period he was pulled over 15 times, over 15 times. Did he ever get a ticket? Nope. He was not doing anything wrong while he was driving, except for the color of his skin. That is white privilege. We never have to deal with that. Never. They can't take their skin off at the end of the day and just be themselves because they're stuck in that situation. Poverty. You're born in poverty. You die in poverty. Because certain things just don't add up in the government and other stuff like that. Like the young girl who was the first one in a white school, Ruby, I can't remember her last name, but we think about how long ago it was. Guys, she's only 65 years old. She is alive today. My dad is older than her. I mean, that's just insane. I mean, how stupid over a melanin in the skin. That makes no sense to me. None. And I am very sad to say that I was one of those people who didn't understand white privilege. And it took this terrible act of killing yet more black people or people of color. I mean, right now I'm sitting in front of a list of all the names, and they're just adding more and more names to this list as we find out more and more people. I mean, I've heard so many white people, well, if they weren't doing something bad, then they shouldn't have to worry about it. Um, Guys, white people, hey, hi. Guess what? Breonna Taylor was sleeping in her bed. A no-knock warrant. Sleeping in her bed. They killed her. I mean, Trayvon Martin. He was ran after. I mean, just by a neighborhood watch guy. It's ridiculous. It's freaking ridiculous. There's no reason for this. None. Just because somebody wants to be more powerful than the other. That you look down on other people. That's not okay. And white people, us white people, are the problem. So therefore, now that we know there's a problem, which we should have known for a long time, but I will admit I've been ignorant for a very long time. And guess what? The only thing I can do in this situation, because I am unable to go protest and be out there in the streets, plus I'm a scaredy cat and I don't want to get tear gassed, and I couldn't stand that long. It's just, that's super scary to me. I was sad because thinking that I wouldn't be able to help. But by educating myself, I can help educate my family and my friends. And therefore, they can go educate their family and their friends. So I know there's a lot of white people in this and that are doing great things. And we're getting shit done finally. It's taken a long time, way too long, to get here. Way too long. But now that we know, it is our job. It is our job to fix this. 1000%. Black people can help us. Colored people can help us by sharing their stories, what has happened to them. One of my friends has a young man who lives down the street, and his mom is white and his dad is black. His mom has fought to get him into a school that is right for him. Finally getting into that school, it's in a suburb. So he's gotten pulled over riding his bike to school on multiple occasions. Literally driving or riding his bike to school with a backpack. Black people can't even wear hoodies. White people, we have no problem wearing a hoodie because we're not getting, if we get stopped, it's fine. But if a black person or person of other color wears a hoodie, it gives cops a reason. Oh, they look sketchy. What? That's a stigma we need to break. We have to break it. And I am feeling more strongly about this than anything I've ever felt in my life. I thought the eating disorders was what was going to help me, get me through, and I was going to help other people, which I still will. But racism in this country needs to stop. And I'm going to use my white privilege to help educate others so that we can have a better world, a better America, because what is going on right now is absolutely insane. And everybody needs to go out and vote. When it comes November time, go out and vote. It is vital. You don't like what's going on, you have to vote, people. You got this. We've got this. It will take time, but as long as we all keep moving forward and educating ourselves on everything that's going on, we can make a difference. And it is our job. I know I've said it 5,000 times already, but it is our job as white people with our white privilege. So I am going to do another video where I'm just going to say the names, because their names need to be said. regardless if they were a bad person and they did bad things, not having a weapon, not doing anything out of the like they're not doing, like Breonna Taylor, she was sleeping in bed, people. Does anybody deserve to die in their sleep because of their skin color? No. No. And I just know that I'm going to keep going and I'm going to have more videos because this is one of the strongest things I've felt ever. Honestly, ever. Because, oops, sorry about that. Just because I just know that life doesn't have to be like this. The trauma that these people have gone through for the last 400 years, the oppression is still there. I never thought that. I never thought about it. And I'm grateful that I know now, because when you know there's a problem, you can fix it. So let's do this, people. All right? I'll keep educating you, and you'll hear from me soon. Toodaloo.